So what's up? It's your boy Illwin, and I am here with Angel Davanport. Matter of fact, I would love you to introduce yourself, and I want to do something special. Just because you were on the show, I want to bring a new segment into the show, and it's called Pop It. So
I like that.
Yes, I want you to pop it and let people know who you are and what you do, and like, what do you stand for? What are you proud of? How do you identify? You're comfortable with that? You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to mention to the people.
Okay, beautiful. Well, one, happy to be here. So glad to be meeting you in this way. I really have loved watching you online. My name is Angel. I would say I'm in a space right now where I'm a wanderer. I am a learner. I'm a grower. I would not call myself a philosopher, but if down the line that comes up, I'm not mad at it. I stand for Free Palestine. I stand for Black Lives Mattering. I'm a Black woman who's from Chicago. I was born and raised in South Side. I'm from Cabrini Green. A lot of people don't know that about me. I don't always give that energy, but that's kind of where my roots are sown. I'm a singer. I'm a rapper. I think I can hold my own with the best of them, whether it is legend or newbie. Put me in a cypher and I'm eating everything up and down. If I really want to pop my shit, I am a queer girly through and through. So you can find me dancing at a queer bar, doing some kind of queer ass yoga, being my very dominant, uplifting black self. Oh, sorry.
I'm loving this energy. I can edit this out, but I love everything you said. It resonated deeply, and I know all the people you are speaking to. You're repping for our community, so I love that. So I want to know your origin story. What was your eureka moment or an experience or inspiration that shaped you on the path that you're on today?
That's a good question. I would say growing up, I always liked music, but there was one moment where they asked me to play Madonna from the song Evita, when she does that song. And I remember I had to put on, that was fourth grade. I had my hair all done up, big flower on the side of my head. I had this gorgeous pink all the way down to the floor dress on. And I remember I was coming off the top of the balcony, walking down, running to get to my mark. And the doors opened for the auditorium and I just stepped out and the spotlights hit me and I was like, oh yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I sang my little heart out, and I think from before then I knew I was supposed to be in music, in art. But then it was I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm stepping into the light, quite literally. Yeah.
Okay. So it started very early for you.
It did. Yeah.
Has it been a difficult journey? Has it been how would you express this experience of the path that you're on?
I would say it's up and down. I think many artists, I think you can probably relate to, there are some things that you get in and you're I expect things to go a certain way, or I expect business to be done a certain way. And I was, I think, fortunate enough to learn early on in art being my career that things don't always go the way they're meant to, right? So I've had my fair share of I signed a band contract, or I've been with a manager who's maybe not so great for me. But I think that those moments have made it easier for me down the line to end up in the right places. So those things have shaped me. They've been a part of my story and my history too, right? But I wouldn't know that I was an advocate for women, or that I was an advocate for queer folks, or that I was using my voice to stand up for what I needed, rather than just taking the crumbs. Not a big fan of her anymore, but when Nikki was if I take the pickle juice, then all I'm gonna get is pickle juice.
Exactly.
And it's okay, so those things have taught me how to be a better artist now. I'm in my 30s now, so I'm the 20s where I can kind of get ran around and maybe you don't give me my just due, or I don't know any better yet. Those days are long gone.
That's the past, honey. All right, so speaking of the past, have you ever had a villain era? Like maybe you stopped people pleasing, maybe you made a mistake, maybe you did something that sparked controversy, or maybe the world just wasn't ready for you. What was your villain era and what did you learn from it?
That's such a good question. I'm in my villain era right now.
Yes, me too.
Yes, people say there's like milestone, like birthdays, right? I'm gonna be 36 this year, so 36 sounds so cute.
Yeah.
And I think putting this project out, putting out Free Angel, was the start of me being unapologetic, fearless. Yes, I was still nervous about what people who I love, or sometimes people that you're like, I love them and now I don't love them anymore. You worry about like what is going to be said. But it's been a lot easier to brush that stuff off as I age. And then with this project too, like it has it's opened a doorway for me to be more vulnerable in a way that I was more scared of before. Now it's like so much of it's out in the music that I can be scared if I have to, but then even if we're scared, we're gonna move through it. We're not gonna let people push us down. We're not gonna let people say that it doesn't sound this way, or it doesn't fit into this category, or it can't be this, or it can be that. It has to be, I don't feel like I'm tolerating that anymore. So I would say I'm still a sweetie pie. That's just who I am. But if you get on the wrong side, then yeah, I might not be a sweetie pie to you.
I love that. I love that you are walking in who you are, you know what I'm saying? You're not standing for it. And
I'm not trying to.
You shouldn't. So, I think I have one more question. Oh, wait, no, I have two more questions. Mm-hmm. What is a cause that you care deeply about that you feel that we all should contribute to?
I mean, there's a million causes. I think right now, it's food security. I have like a bunch of things that I'm always wanting to be a part of. But I think food security, especially with what's going on nationally, the cyclospora, we've already experienced a pandemic, right? We know that in Black and brown communities, we're oftentimes getting food that's less quality. We're being forced into like fast food. Now I know a lot of like Black and brown people who they're not falling for it either. Like there's a lot of community gardens that are growing. There's a lot of CSA boxes, a lot of community care, a lot of mutual aid that still happens, especially since 2020, right? Because I was in Minneapolis during the uprisings, and that changed my perspective on what it could look like to be community. And I think when it comes to like food access, we all deserve to eat. And we don't deserve to pick from the bottom of the barrel of like, okay, well, here's your food from your food pantry, but it's like going spoiled. Or like, yeah, we'll donate a bunch of food, but it's maybe not the best quality. I just think we deserve better. And then when we're experiencing like higher rates of heart disease, higher rates of diabetes, higher rates of like all kinds of, we're getting looked over when it comes to healthcare. So it's like, if we can take that first step ourselves and have the access that we need to, whether it's food, good quality food, soil, clean water, being able to plant, being able to like have the garden space or get together with other like farmers and gardeners and do something ourselves. That's something I'm really into right now. I'm trying to learn more about the land and I don't know, more about where I come from and how that correlates to the land too. Yeah. I mean, you're in Minnesota though, so I'm like, I know that there's all kinds of community farms and like a lot of new organizations and like mutual aid or orgs too that are doing like work with food insecurity and like farming.
Absolutely, there's always mutual aid. And if I can plug that in here, I will. So yes.
Yeah. I know. Shout out to Kiko's. I don't know if you know who Kiko is, but she has a community fridge on the north side.
Shout out Kiko.
Yeah, she's doing great like vegan access work.
Okay. We need everybody to pull up and support that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely. So my last question. Well, it's actually my last segment, and this one is the no tea, no shade segment.
Okay.
What's one truth that you have to speak up about that you're experiencing or your overall community or collective is experiencing. And I'll give an example of how it works. I'll give you like a minute and you will speak your case on a truth that you have to speak up about. So here I go. I'm gonna show you how I want it to be done and you follow the lead. And I know you can get it done because you So here we go. My name is Illwin. No tea, no shade, but queer artists deserve more respect. We have to work twice as hard than a lot of the regular artists do. And when I say regular, y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you throw Black on that, it's a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The Black queer experience should be celebrated. It should be acknowledged. It should be visible. And I won't stand for it being invisible. Not on my watch. No tea, no shade. All right, I was done, and I would love for you to try.
Okay, yes. So my name is Angel, and no tea, no shade. Something that I think my community deserves more respect around is being grievers. I think there is so much space for us to walk through the world, joyful and alive and aligned. And I also think that the heaviness that we carry, which I think we all carry, no matter what you've experienced, right? You deserve to put that down. You deserve to be seen with it and for it to not define you. I think that our grief can inform us. It can make us better people. It can make us more thoughtful people. And we can be seen hurting and not be seen as weak, but rather more in touch with our feelings, more understanding of ourselves, and more aware of the direction we're going. I think our grief plays such a big role in who we become. And not just like the grief of loss, of like physical death, right? But the grief of losing friendships, of losing communities, of losing the life you thought you were going to have or that you once had. All of those things can pain us. But it's not who we are, and it can make us different people. So, no tea, no shade. The grievers need love.
Says so beautifully, Where can the people find you? Where can people hear your album? We need to talk about that too. That beautiful album that I listened to.
Thank you.
Where can people listen?
So people can find my album on all the streamers. You can find it on Apple, you can find it on Spotify, you can find it on Tidal. If you want to support local artists and support directly, because that is really how we thrive and shine as independent artists, you can go to Bandcamp. Bandcamp.movelikeanangel.com, however it is in the little search bar. You can buy merch directly from me. You can buy an album directly from me. You can buy lighters. I got these hot girl lighters or I'm like a little baddie on the lighter. And you can like flick and smoke whatever your smoke of choice, and have a good time. Yeah. So come visit me on my website. And me and Bionic are very, very grateful. That's my co-creator in this, and he's such a big part of like getting all of the pain and the joy and the love and the feel out of me. So
yeah, shout out to Bionic. The project is fire. You have me in my field, girl. Like,
thank you.
That's stuff I feel like I'm going through right now. I was like, really? But yes, it's a beautiful project. Y'all did your big one.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for coming on No Tea, No Shade.
Yes, thanks for having us. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
See you later.
See ya.